All right, what's going on? Today is March 30th. I'm going to be doing a quick little market review of this morning. I took zero trades today, and we had Powell speaking at 10:30 this morning. So, um, yeah, just no trades for me today. No entry point. I was a little bit married to my bias, which I probably shouldn't have been. But looking back, right, this is what I saw. This 4-hour candle at 6 a.m. We were originally trending higher. We were very, very close to this 4-hour for value gap, and we hadn't taken out this data wick yet. Um, and we were trending up higher, right? So I wanted to see us be bullish to come take out this data wick and maybe tap into this Sunfield 4-hour, and then use this 10 a.m. 10 a.m. candle, the 10 a.m. 4-hour candle, to reject lower and come down lower into this 4-hour unfilled fair value gap right here, right? So that's kind of what I was thinking. I had a bullish bias off open, and I knew Powell was speaking, so I was taking this very closely, taking this very safely. I didn't want to force anything. If something was obvious, I would have taken it. But I wasn't really looking to take any trades today just because of that high impact news, right? So what I saw off open is that we displaced lower. Obviously, we get displaced lower off open. And I wanted to see price tap into this 15-minute fair value gap again, maybe sweep out this low inside this 15-minute before rejecting off of it and then pushing up higher, right, to take out this data high. And that's not what happened. So we swept lower. We off open, right? We came lower, swept out this liquidity inside this 15-minute fair value gap, and off this, I'm looking for an inverse fair value gap or some sort of confluence to take me to the upside. This Drake candle wasn't enough for me to enter, right? Like I know it's a break of structure, great momentum, but it just wasn't enough for me to enter. And this huge wick being here, right? Just I needed way more confluences and way more conviction to take longs than just this. I needed inverse fair value gap. I need some sort of um, just something. I really would have liked to inverse for value gap off this, but just not what happened, right? So I was looking for longs, and immediately we just pushed lower, right? So we disrespect the straight candle. We immediately get good momentum to the downside, and this 30-second would have been a good trade. I saw some people take it on X, and it was good, right? Like you would have banked on this 30-second, right? You would have just got immediate displacement to the downside. And this 30-second would have played out great, right? Stops above this distribution leg, and you could have targeted anything you wanted, right? Like you could have gone wherever you wanted. To these, the big pool of liquidity that I should have seen this morning was obviously these relative equal lows, right? Or these actually were equal lows, right here. So this is what I missed this morning. Seeing these, I could have been more convicted in taking that 30-second inverse, knowing that we had these equal lows below. Um, but I missed those equal lows, and I got a little bit too hung up on my bias of this data high, and it just wasn't great. I was just a little bit married to my bias. And then obviously with Powell speaking, I just didn't want to force anything, and I needed a little bit more confluence than just the 30-second inversion, right? So that's why I didn't take that 30-second. But looking back, it was a solid trade. Not bad at all. Target these equal lows below, right? So that would have been solid. But I just didn't get any entries. I didn't take that 30-second, and I knew we were displacing lower. I would have taken a 5-minute pullback, right? I would have taken a 5-minute pullback. We also had an hourly fair value gap below that I was looking to get hit, being this right here. So I would have taken any sort of pullback down to this candle if we got a 5-minute, but we just didn't. We got no 5-minute retracements, no 15-minute retracements until later in the day at 11 a.m. after Powell already spoke. So there was just nothing for me to take this morning, and I'm glad I was patient. I'm glad I didn't force anything this morning, and yeah, so no trade day for me, which I'm not mad about at all. Obviously, the 30-second was probably the best trade today, um, and yeah, that's kind of just what I saw this morning. And then obviously, right before Powell spoke, I was looking for this 15-minute to come get tapped into. If we did tap into this 15-minute and get a great rejection out of it, I probably would have taken it. But there just wasn't anything great. And even on this first 15-minute retracement, right, the biggest inversion was a 5-minute inversion. And if you would have taken it, you probably wouldn't have even gone break even. Your stop would have been at 74 points, and you would have gotten stopped out eventually on this retracement leg, right? And that just wasn't something that I was looking to take, right? And this one, the second inversion, I mean, the second 15-minute retracement would have been good if we created an SMT or something with ES, right? If one of these sides didn't get swept on NQ or vice versa. And then again, you got a 5-minute inversion, right? And then we eventually continued dumping to the downside. So you could have taken something like this, but it was just way late in the day. I don't trade past 11 a.m. And I mean, yeah, this would have been ridiculous. But I don't trade past 11 a.m. I'm not looking to take that. And yeah, that's about it. So just a no trade day for me. I was looking for this data high to come get taken. We ended up reversing, pushing lower. I missed these equal lows, which would have been a great target. But it's just what happens some days. So you live and you learn. There's much more trading days this week. It's only Monday. A lot of high impact news this week, but so we're just gonna play it carefully. Take obvious setups, manage our risk, and yeah, that's about it for today. And I'll be back for more back testing later on, and then obviously just for more reviews and trade recaps for the rest of the week. So I'll see you.